Good morning, everybody. Truckers, especially this morning. This video is going to go out to single truckers, single men, single women, or somebody that has no family at the house, pretty much. So my situation is pretty awesome. I'm a single guy, just me. My dog died a year ago, Christmas Day, and I drive a truck over the road. I'm gone all the time. So I found this book, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you haven't listened to this book and all the books he's got in his series, I highly recommend you do it because it teaches you how to leverage debt in positive ways. Now, I've always been told debt's a negative. Well, it is a negative if you use it that way, but if you use it as a tool, it can be great. So, Harley Davidson, I bought a new Harley. Got helmet, got the Harley. Guess what? That's bad debt. I'm still glad I got it. I love it. But bought a new house. Here's the new house. I'm not here ever because it's my Airbnb. So, how did I do this? First, I got the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and then I got the Cash Flow Quadrant and the Real Book of Real Estate and What to Know Before You Quit Your Job, and all these books. Started learning. And then I got the Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey's. These books are total opposites, but when used and shared at the same time, you can kind of do both. Like in my finances with my trucking paycheck, I use what Dave Ramsey's teaches. But when it comes to buying houses and using debt, I do what Robert Kiyosaki teaches. So, if you're a truck driver and you're driving along and you're gone a month, 2 months at a time, whatever, and you've never bought a house, let me tell you what you can do. You qualify for what's called a first-time homebuyer's loan. Now, when you go to get pre-approved, you want to find you a good lender that's going to get you qualified. They do all the work. They just want to know, they get your W-2s, they look at your bank account, they see how your money's flowing in, see what you qualify for. Now, I was coming, as everyone knows, I was coming fresh out of having narcolepsy. I was been in addiction. I've got 16 months today when this was being videoed. Correction, 17 months because it's February 2nd today, if I'm not mistaken. So I've got that much time sober, been healed of narcolepsy. You can go watch that video. I got a bunch of videos on that, but I'm moving past all that because things are happening faster now, and everything's coming together that I prayed for, and my ideas that I learned through Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, how to have assets and not liabilities. So, what you can do, go get approved for your first-time homebuyer's loan. Once you do that, get an idea of what area you want to be in. With Airbnb, they've got this new setting on the app where you can find what's called a co-host in your area, okay? So you want to do it. This is just a quick video on a summary of what I've done. But there's a lot that goes, not a lot, but there's a little that you want to find the good spot. You want to find your niche, and you don't want to have a family at home to do this. This is something for a guy that comes home once a month, has no family, has no wife, has none of that, and can turn his property into a pretty much investment property where you live at it. So like I'm here right now on the weekend. It's Saturday. I called my co-host. No, I'm not going to name any names. And I said, hey, mark off my place for this weekend. I'll be in town. I'm going to pick up the Harley. And he just blocks it off so nobody can rent it out. And I come and I stay as a guest. And the whole rest of the time, it's rented out. My co-host collects a percentage of all the earnings, and he takes care of everything. Now, you can do this anywhere. Now, a few things. When I bought this house, they got me $150,000 pre-approval, okay? Now, my plan in my head, I wanted $350,000. So I started using ChatGPT to do loan proposals, counteroffers, all my paperwork like that, and learning stats and what things cost. I used also the website AirDNA, really good website if you want to find out property values. And I also went on the app, the Airbnb app, and seen what people were buying and listing and how many people were staying in areas that I thought I might want to buy a house, right? So when they offered me $150,000, I used ChatGPT. I wrote up a counteroffer of why I wanted $350,000 and submitted it. Well, they came back to me with $225,000, and I thought, okay, I'll make that work. So I wanted my place to be rented out pretty much, I'd say 2/3 of the month, every month. Not really a vacation property. I wasn't going for that. So I thought I would go find something close to a hospital or an airport, because there are pilots, stewardesses, doctors, and nurses that travel, even patients that need to stay close to their loved ones. So I ended up buying a house 4 blocks from the hospital in Sedalia, Missouri. It's where I'm at now. Got coffee. So that's not super clean. I've been here all night and all day yesterday, so just enjoying the house, getting ready to head down to Springfield. That's where I'm going to be living now when I'm off duty. I'm going to let this go and just make money. So I highly recommend you look into it. If you got that kind of thing going on, if you've been working steady for more than a year or two, you do qualify for a first-time home buyer's loan. And if you have any questions, like, share, subscribe, put it in the comments if you need to know anything else, and I'll keep you updated on my progress. Like, so far, it's great. Airbnb is a great platform for people staying and people hosting. It's awesome. So highly recommend you guys look into it. Remember, believe in the Lord Jesus Christ and you shall be saved. And see ya.